Hi, I'm Kieran McCarthy, sports editor of the Southern Star newspaper, and I'm joined here today with John Bohen, our GA correspondent, for our weekly look ahead of what's coming up in this week's Southern Star. Our front page story this week concerns Linda Holland from Glengariff. She's down in Australia where she's playing with the Western Australia Angels LFL team. That's the Legends Football League. It's a new sport down there, and they had their first game last weekend, which unfortunately they lost to Victoria Maidens, and they have their second game coming up this weekend. So there's a lot more of that in this week's Southern Star. One of the big stories, John, of last week was Skibbereen Rugby. Unfortunately, in the All-Ireland Junior Cup semi-final, the look wasn't their way on last Saturday.
No, Kieran, no. They put up a great battle, but ultimately 2 tries either side at half-time proved to be their undoing. It was a great achievement reaching the All-Ireland semi-final. They were very unlucky. The weather, I think, conditions suited their Tyrone opponents. They had a big forward pack who ultimately dominated throughout the game. So Skibbereen put up a good battle. Great to get to the All-Ireland semi-final. Hopefully they can transfer their great cup form into league form when the league resumes in January. But fair play to them. It was a good achievement to make the All-Ireland semi-final.
Like John said, how looked there to Skibbereen. I suppose turning our attentions to GA matters. There was at the county convention, one of the big events was the county championship draws. There wasn't really in the senior football. There was no West Cork derby. What was your own thoughts on the draw?
No, I suppose there was no real standout ties. Yeah. County champions Castlehaven are playing St Vincent's again. St Vincent's gave Castlehaven a good game over Clonakilty earlier on this year. Clonakilty, they have old history dating back to the 1930s when they met in the county final. That'll be an interesting game. Skibbereen are playing newcomers Clyde Rovers, who always are tricky opponents. Newcestown got Douglas, Carver Rangers got Ada. There was no real standout ties. In the hurling, there was some good draws. Premier Intermediate, Kilbritton, Newcestown promises to be a classic game, and then in the intermediate, Barrow and Argadine got each other 2 new neighbours. Should be 2 good games.
One of the other big GA stories in West Cork over the last weekend was last Sunday night in the West Cork Hotel in Skibbereen. The Carbery Under 13 Academy was launched. You were there, John. Tell us a small bit about it.
I was. Great night, Kieran. There's a massive crowd there, great excitement, a lot of parents and young kids. Great future for them. James McCarthy and Kevin O'Donovan, with the help of the Carbery board, have initiated a Carbery Under 13 Academy football and hurling for all youngsters in the Carbery division. Starting now in January, it will be running over a 12-month period, training Skibbereen and Clonakilty, and it's a superb idea. They're initiating a clear pathway now that any talented players will proceed to the Carbery Under 14 panels, and then if they impress for their divisional teams, they will then proceed to inter-county action. But I mean, the facilities in West Cork are brilliant. Skibbereen, Clonakilty, great centres, and the coaching is top notch. James and Kevin and all Crowley are doing Trojan work. It's great news for the Carbery region. It's
a fantastic project that they've undertaken. We wish them the best of luck, and that's it from the Southern Star Sports previews for 2013. I want to say thanks very much for watching, and I wish you all a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year.